Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a sweet ball, that. That's a fine interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air.
Shapes to shoot. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That has been cut short. Partey. Saka.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Akanji cuts it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Szoboszlai.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Is there any... Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez couldn't squeeze it through. Saka. And he's forced to go back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. And here's Messi. Szoboszlai. Ødegaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's McAllister. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Partey. Ødegaard plays a delicate ball. Oh, super find. Martinelli! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Partey. Now it's Ødegaard. Havertz. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with their
Each
first
지금
corner,
온다고?
the first in the game for either side, actually.
아,
And he's had a hit. It's there. They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 36 minutes is number 23, Mohamed Salah.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. For Rice. That's Partey. And here's Havertz! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, what a climb!
나이스.
He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. He's having a go. That is simply breathtaking. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Goal! After 43 minutes is number 14.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chiesa. Soboslai.
2 added minutes
He's through
have been
here.
indicated.
Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Lewis Skelly. Rice. And there is the half-time whistle. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of
So
the
that
best
was
way
the
to
first
describe
goal.
that.
We
Frantic,
believe the boys can turn it around.
frenzied.
Of course
It was
they will.
unmissable and it was
Everyone, please
irresistible.
welcome our players
Forget
to
about
the
the
field.
analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Liverpool get into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Martinelli. Rice. Saka. That's Partey. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
아니.
Van Dijk. McAllister. Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinelli. Rice. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Martinelli. Havertz. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Now it's Havertz. Plays it through. Can he get onto this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Martinelli. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, well played. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry. Odegaard. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
역시 형제들.
Van Dijk. Goretzka has created one goal already. Son Heung-min.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance!
아,
Chance again? No.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
고맙소.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 49.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to replace him is number 33, Calafiori.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's managed to get free. Odegaard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has not gone well. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
That's a sharp pass.
나가서
Odegaard. And here's Havertz. That's a lovely pass. Out of play for a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 20,
And it's Luis Suarez. Lovely bit of skill.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
The goal scorer,
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Luis Suarez.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belts one. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Saka. He is through here. There's the hit! And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
잘했어. 내가 나왜 7등? 역시 4-3-3이 좋아. 좀 어떻게 하다. 좀
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say...
Luis Suarez! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Salah. That's a good run he's making there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Sane on a strong run down the right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Thomas. Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Sané. He's tried one! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Shot could be on. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And here's Suarez. Cody did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sané. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Suarez. Son Heung-min! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Thomas. Ayew. Showing great feet there, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Sané. Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And it's Ayew. Daka. Now it's Ayew. Messi. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Son Heung-min. McAteer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Suarez. Oh, super find. Cody. Here's Skip. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shifted upfield. Ayew.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Climbs up big!
Added time.
No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of crowd.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
after 48 minutes is number 10, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis
A case now of complete control. Justin. McAteer. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Justin. Daka. Leicester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Sumare. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Driving on and making good progress. Skims one in. And the finish! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Leicester are looking to go forward now. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Thomas.
Incentive set, and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he's lifted it over.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
슈팅 너무 됐어.
Sumare.
The attendance
Liverpool
for this match
are,
was
of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Sané. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Thomas. Forwards and with intent. Hernandez makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sumare. And he's quick to snatch it back. Thomas. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
Hernandez.
Heung-min.
Now
Number
Foden.
2, Alexander.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Number 18. Chiesa.
And now the
Number
hit!
26.
Now that was quite some
Substitution
save.
taking
Look,
place.
it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Well, that is remarkable.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
터치 들어갔으면.
Sumare. Thomas. Reed. Drill. Can he finish? No mistake. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vardy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ricardo Pereira in acres of space out wide. He rises!
야,
It's in! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Leicester get themselves back into contention.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ricardo Pereira. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a terrific header!
그랬어, 정말.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Reed. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Sumare. Thomas. Reed, looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Sare. Goretzka. That is good alertness. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
아,
So,
레스
Jim, how
인정.
do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we...
뚜껑까지 따야 되는데.